This is the Voice of Russia in London. I'm Alice Lanyardo. Fatima Dzayeva was 9 years old when gunmen attacked her school in Beslan in southern Russia. 8 years later, she's still in need of urgent medical help to counter the effects of a serious head injury. The Russian community in London is raising money to help Fatima get the medical help she needs. I spoke to Olga Makharinsky, who's leading the fundraising efforts, and started by asking how she came across Fatima.
We raised some funds for an organization called Maria's Children, and already for several years they're traveling to Beslan to give moral support and artistic relief and activities for children who went through that terroristic siege in 2004. One of the girls, during the siege, she was shot through the head. Her skull was damaged awfully. Since the end of the siege, she was operated.
She's had a serious head trauma, is that correct?
Very, very serious one. I don't know any medical details, but from that photograph which I saw, it was quite incredible. And the operation which was performed afterwards in Germany helped her like a miracle. So she is a more or less normal person. Of course, she is not on the level to function as her peers can do. But still, she takes the lessons and she speaks, she lives, and it demands neuro-rehabilitation.
So what you're saying is she's had an operation, but she needs a lot more help. Does she need another operation?
No, she needs only rehabilitation. At the moment, there is no question about operation.
What kind of help does she need exactly?
It's neuro procedures, which are very special for this kind of people. In Russia, we didn't find any neuro-rehabilitation clinic, especially for children. She's 17 and on the border, between children and adults. And we couldn't find anything. We tried really hard, and I asked people from all sorts of charitable organizations in Russia. The clinics like that don't exist. But unfortunately now bureaucracy became quite reluctant to admit the fact that something doesn't exist and the patient is supposed to send abroad.
So you're saying that the Russian state is not letting her travel abroad?
I wouldn't say that they don't. We are still in the process of waiting for the decision to be made because it has to be approved in many instances.
So it's a long procedure and it's been delayed, is that right?
That's right. And her treatment, her rehabilitation, Fatima's rehabilitation, was delayed for at least 1 year now. So, and now we can see that she's a victim of red tape. Nobody would like to take responsibility, and she needs to come back to the normal life because now she's suffering insomnia and she's suffering headaches.
Olga, tell me, if you raise the £13,000 you say you need to raise, will you be able to cut through the red tape?
With this money added to the previous sum which we gathered last year, we'll be able to perform this year rehabilitation for a course of 4 months rehabilitation. It's very tricky because on one hand, nobody refused her, saying, no, sorry, we are not going to help you. Of course, you deserve help. They don't refuse. But on another hand, it lasts already for several months and nothing happens for this poor girl. We decided to step in to help her.
Olga, you work for a charity based in the UK called Chance for Life for Russian children. Mm-hmm. You're obviously hoping to raise money among the Russian community in the UK. Do you think that it should be quite easy to raise this money? Do you think that if you get the word out to more people, you can help this girl?
We've got a huge community here, but unfortunately people are not so charitably active as we would like it to be. Matter that, first of all, everyone is very busy. There are so many professionals who are working very hard to get their careers, especially young people. There are some people who don't even want to hear about charity because, unfortunately, the tradition of the charitable work, of charitable help, I would say was killed during Soviet time, and now slowly but surely it's going to renew. And here we still count on supporters here, on Russian supporters here in London. For several years, we were doing some fundraising events, and we were quite successful. But people, of course, want to know very particular cases, very particular situation, what they're helping to.
Olga, can you tell me how people can get in touch with you to contribute towards Fatima's treatment?
We've got a website which is called chanceforlife.co.uk, where everyone can find all information, firstly, about our charity and the details of the payments if they would like to either help this particular case with Fatima or Russian children who are sent to London for treatment, or for our other projects which we are going to have in the future, mainly social ones.